NXT universe. I mean, it has been officially announced that NXT In Your House is going back to June 13th, but some matches that I expect to be on that pay-per-view are actually happening on free TV. Which started with Cross and Austin Theory, then turns into a rematch for the NXT Championship, an amazing 2 out of 3 falls for that Cruiserweight Championship, and a banger of a women's match. And did we mention the new faction? All that and more as we discussed last night's NXT. Welcome to a brand new episode of Kimmy Talks Wrestling, and we are starting. Of probably the entire day is that on June 13th, hosted by the one and only Todd Pettingill, NXT In Your House is back. Now, pretty much a month away. You know, matches I expected to be at this pay-per-view. Cross and Balor, maybe a Raquel and Io, or a Raquel and Frankie Monet. But we might actually be getting these matches on free TV. I mean, hello. Karrion Kross versus Finn Balor is happening in 2 weeks. Which is really weird. So, we start tonight off with Karrion Kross versus Austin Theory. You know, Johnny Gargano hyping Austin up after the Way's huge win last week with Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell winning the Women's Tag Team Championships. Austin Theory lost. Pretty good match. But as Kross and Scarlett are celebrating in the ring, as they all too familiar Finn Balor over the shoulder, challenging Kross to get his rematch for the NXT Championship. And in 2 weeks that is going to happen. Now, like I said, I expect this match to be at the pay-per-view. So what are we having Kross do exactly? Kyle, Pete, Adam, Santos Escobar. I guess the list goes on and on, but as I was greatly told today when I said I want to see Kyle keeps losing NXT title matches. So maybe it shouldn't be Kyle. But we also got announced that also in 2 weeks it will be Frankie Monet's in-ring debut. Which excites me because, you know, Taya Valkyrie's a pretty good wrestler. Her stuff on the independents has been huge, especially down in Mexico, especially in Impact. So I'm excited to see what she does. Her character is kind of amp for me right now, but I guess I'm just going to have to, you know, stick through it. But I love the dog. Loving the dog. But this new faction led by Isaiah Swerve. So obviously I don't know the other two people, but I know the bigger dude is AJ. So if you have not been watching WWE's Hidden Treasures on A&E, which you guys should check out because it's really good, he's the big man in this stable, and I love Isaiah Swerve. I think this very much makes him seem so much serious, especially because he has 3 pretty good talent behind him. I mean, I'm assuming the other 2 are good. I've never seen them before, but what do I know? But I'm excited to see where the stable goes. I mean, I know a lot of people are complaining about, you know, stables, and especially in NXT there are a lot of stables right now, but AEW also has 700 million stables, and if they can make all their stables somehow featured almost weekly in 3 shows, then I don't think NXT has anything to worry about. But I'm excited to see where Swerve goes from here. I could totally see him challenging Kushida next for that Cruiserweight Championship, maybe taking the title off of him in Your House. I think that's something that should happen now that I actually said it. But overall, I thought the promos were really good. I thought Swerve looked really strong here. I thought all 4 of them actually looked really good too. So for me, it's just what they're going to be able to do in the ring. But also, where was our promo for Diamond Mine? Hello? I'm looking forward to Diamond Mine. I didn't even get to see the promo. Speaking of really good matches, Raquel Gonzalez versus Martinez. Now this match maybe went around 22 minutes, and this match was insane. Close near falls from both competitors. Obviously Raquel gets the win here, but if you guys don't think Martinez is a star, you're all crazy. She's super talented. If you've seen her work on the Independents, in the Mae Young Classic itself, she's super good. I'm really excited to see where she goes from here. But again, who does Raquel versus NXT take over in your house? Because I would have saved this match for the pay-per-view. Toni Storm, a heel Dakota, is Io getting her championship rematch, Frankie Monet. I mean, also, is Raquel a heel or a face? Because Raquel got booed, but I thought she was a face. So I'm confused. Same with MSK. So it was MSK versus Brazongo, and this was a really good match too, and obviously MSK got the win, because why wouldn't they? But why do we all hate MSK? Y'all love the Rascals and Impact, and they're like, oh, we hate MSK. Why? They're really good, and they challenged Legado del Fantasma, you know. Got their tag team championships. And speaking of that faction itself, Santos Escobar versus Kushida in a 2 out of 3 falls match that started with like 20 minutes left on the show, and I was like, oh my god, they're gonna have to rush this match. But it was phenomenal. There was a lot of parts in this where I thought that actually Santos was gonna get his championship back, but then I thought that actually doesn't make sense. I mean, Kushida also just won it a couple weeks ago. But this was a really good match. I thought NXT this week had a lot of really good matches, and I think that's, you know, separates NXT from the main roster. And NXT also knows how to use its talent really well. But this match was really good. I kind of like how Santos, like, they do this in every 2 out of 3 falls match, but obviously, like, the heel or the person that's not supposed to win gets the first fall, and then the face or the person that's gonna win gets the 2 falls in a row, and it's like, oh my god, they got the 2 falls in a row. How did they bounce back? But it was really good. A nice way to close out NXT. The pacing of the show was also really good too. I didn't get bored. The 2 hours really flew by, and I enjoyed it. Like, NXT is really good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I missed... Well, okay, so Johnny Gargano was also mad because it's going to be him versus Bronson Reed. Then he went into Real's office, tried to complain. He broke a pencil. Then he, like, attacked Bronson. And he's put in a steel cage match, and he's really mad about it. And then his Twitter was like, I got put in a steel cage match because I broke a pencil? You serious? Johnny Gargano. Protect that man at all costs. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Make sure to like this video, comment what you guys thought about NXT, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. Make sure to like that too. Click that bell for notifications and subscribe. We are only 11 subscribers away till 200. And if you have not checked out already, make sure to check out the video right before this, which is the Mental Health Awareness Month video. Obviously, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. That means so much to me. I'm very much shouting out all my friends who have been along this journey with me, because without them I would not be the person I am standing here right now. So make sure to go check out that video, and yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow for AEW. But I will say, I'm actually going to Maine Thursday, so it will be posted very, very early in the morning.